Howdy everybody, and welcome to Random Rhapsody's crossover event. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM here on the network, and joining me around my virtual table today are Jeremy, Joe, John, Kyle, Natalie, and Steven. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Eloise is out this week. She is out of town. She talked Kyle into playing as, or Alyssa is out of town, and so she talked Kyle into playing Eloise, but it should be fun. Now, this Wednesday, I'm taking the evening off from streaming so that I can do some editing work. But the following week, August the 24th, we will be back to our regular schedule with our playthrough of Magi Knights and Echo from the Stars. If you enjoy high school hijinks or anime-style tropes like Sentai and Magical Girls, you should definitely check it out. You can also catch up on all of the episodes from our campaigns on our YouTube channel, which you can find in our link tree. We're also on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. So check us out. Okay. Is everyone ready?
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with our heroes as they attempt to break into the Zaeim's treasure vault.
Question, did he say it? What is your character's
achievement?
We are back.
Okay.
So when we last left off, our heroes had traveled to Rowena, the oasis capital of the Margarden Federation, in an attempt to acquire a dream root that is in the possession of the Zaeim. While the more martially inclined of both parties try their luck competing in the Azure Championship Gladiator Tournament, the remainder of both groups decided to team up with the mastermind Shadows in the Wind to attempt to break into the magical vault owned by the Federation's Zaeim. Inside the vault, the squad encountered a room filled with stone faces that shot arrows towards anything that flew in that path. Furthermore, when Eloise tried to simply walk out into the chamber, she discovered that the floor would also collapse underneath her, causing her to almost plummet to her death. Fortunately, Willow was nimble enough to dive and catch Eloise before she plummeted to that death, though it did cost her her inspiration token to do so. Through a bit of trial and error, not to mention a featherfall potion, the group worked out how to traverse the room and make it to the next floor, mainly by using Corin as a yo-yo. From the next room, they were forced to fly above the corridor filled with pressure plates that unleash spears to pin trespassers in this place. These things they learned about the hard way when Corin and Blood encountered a contact poison and became paralyzed, causing them to fall and quite a few others to fall as well. Once they got past that next vault door, in the third room, the team encountered a group of statues surrounded by shelves of gems in every color of the rainbow. It was a safe bet that these gems needed to be placed in the open hands of the statues, but the endless possibilities of gem combinations was just straight baffling to the burglars. After spending a lot of time examining the room, the statues, and even the gem themselves, no clues were forthcoming to what they needed to be done. Finally, at the expense of another heist coin, it occurred to the group that they were breaking into the Cerulean Syndicate vault leader, or the Cerulean Syndicate's leader's vault, while their friends were competing in the Azure Championship here in Rowena, the Desert Sapphire. And the solution to the puzzle eventually became clear. And so, Shadows 8. Once you made it past the statue room, all of you made your way towards the ozone room, where you quickly determined how this room acquired its name. Lines of conductive metal occupy the floor, while a gem inset into the ceiling fires down bolts of lightning at what seems like anything in its range. You've tried a few tests and cast Dispel Magic a couple times, but alas, the enchantment managed to hold back, and by this point most of you have taken at least some damage from the aftershock of the electricity. And that's where you all find yourselves now, keeping back from the edge of that shockwave range while you all discuss ideas of what you can do. You know that Shadows had cast a spell on him by Valenro before traversing this path, but it was so long ago that even someone of Shadows' intellect would have a difficult time remembering it. But as you all stand there, crowded in the hallway around the corner from that trap, and you're all considering your next move, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, what is your greatest achievement? And Blood, since you went first, why don't you go ahead and go?
I mean, I guess it would probably have to be successfully rescuing and getting Apollyon out of the Margon Federation to begin with, since he was a slave. And also somehow not slitting his throat in the middle of the night after he repeatedly screamed, "I am the golden boy," everywhere we went. So it's kind of a twofer.
Yeah.
You know, we got out, and then, I mean, I could have sewed his mouth shut, but we know that wouldn't have worked. He would have just ripped that thing open and just kept... He would have somehow figured out how to scream, "I'm the golden boy," without his mouth, so...
He'd be signing it everywhere.
Yeah, there was a twofer there.
Okay, I like it. Effie, how about you?
Well, Effie she really likes gambling. So her crowning achievement was her first major high stakes win without cheating.
Okay, I like it. Nice one. Necthros Veil, how about you?
I'd say my greatest achievement was finally leaving the Underdark and my studies in the library down there and getting to explore the topside for myself as opposed to just reading it from the books.
Yeah, that's true. It is a bit of a challenge to get up from the Underdark, especially by your lonesome. So, exploring the surface has definitely been an achievement. Willow is not here, obviously. Joe is going to be puppeting her. But, you know, we were kind of discussing it earlier, so... Willow, what do you think?
Well, Willow has decided to masquerade herself as Blood today. She just really likes him, so she's being a doppelganger. So the voice isn't going to change. But it turns out Willow, I guess, escaped from the Cerulean Syndicate at a young age with another character that has since passed, named Shadowfire. So I believe that successfully getting out of that difficult situation for her is probably her greatest success.
Yeah, most definitely. I think she also got the kill shot on the... Did she get the kill shot on the Beholder?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It was either her or Ichabod, but I feel like might have been her. That's okay. Anyway, Eloise, what's your greatest achievement?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've done so many fun things since I've left. I'd have to say, meeting all these new friends, it's just so great.
Spot on.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah, that's perfect, Eloise. Love it. Well done. Corin, how about you?
Well, I suppose that coming back from the dead could be considered a great feat. I can also include going into the Arcane Institute and getting out without their knowledge.
Well, I don't know about all that, but you definitely got in.
We got in without their knowledge. We
Yeah.
had some trouble getting out, but it didn't matter because they didn't stop us from what we were trying to do.
This is true. This is very true. I like it. Okay, well, Shadows 8, you've been down below the city for quite some time now. You can roughly estimate it's been at least a couple solid hours since you made it past the throne room, but without the sun or some other method of timekeeping, it's difficult to say how long it's been for certain. The first round of the tournament is a rather long one, you know, and it goes on throughout the whole day, but eventually it will end. So you are on at least something of a time crunch. But Shadows 8, as you all hang back in that corridor and discuss what options you have to get past, what do you want to do?
Right. I have a plan. Is there anyone among us who is not a spellcaster?
Everyone looks among
Blood will
themselves.
kind of raise his hand. He knows some magic, but it's not this kind of magic.
Right. Okay. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my inspiration to say that I totally prepared the invisibility spell.
Okay. Interesting.
And then you will see me focus for a second and cast a spell. And then I will hand Blood a small gray bead. And I will say, activate this spell and touch me.
Do I just squeeze this? What do I do with it?
Yeah, you just you use an action to activate it. So what's
Alright,
going to happen is I'm handing him a bead with invisibility on it.
What level did you cast that spell?
Just second level.
Okay.
And then I'm casting Fly on myself. And since they're both concentration, I'll be concentrating on the Fly spell, and he'll be concentrating on the invisibility spell.
Okay, so he's going to be invisible and you're going to be flying.
No. I'm going to be invisible and flying.
How does that work if you're casting it at the
Because I'm
base?
casting invisibility on him.
It's just as if he were the caster, and it ends up turning invisible whoever you touch.
Yeah, that bead he uses is basically, it's like a ring of spell storing, but it's in a bead, and
Yeah.
he could.
No,
give it to whoever
I
to use.
got that part. I understand how the bead works. The thing that I'm confused about is if he's casting it. So he's casting it on you, and you're casting fly.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand. Now I thought he was
Invis-
casting it on himself.
No,
So-
invisibility is just a creature you touch.
Okay.
I'm just doing this to get around the fact that you can normally only
Right.
have one concentration
I
spell.
think you
Gotcha.
thought you were casting invisibility twice somehow, but
No.
that's
Well,
not what
yeah.
you're
So I thought you were saying is that when he casts invisible, it would go on both of you. So that's
No.
what the confusion was. So no, he's
Just-
casting invisibility on you, and you're
Yep.
casting fly on yourself. Okay,
Yes.
I gotcha.
Well, I guess he's gonna squeeze it and touch it. He's like, now, if I were to just stop thinking about the spell while you're in that room, you'll become visible again? Is that right, Elf?
I am flying away into the room
He's like,
Veil,
with
Veil puts,
no response.
Veil
Like
puts
what?
his hand on Blood's shoulder and says, "Just concentrate." And then he kind of brings him back and says, "And stay away from any danger." And he kind of tries to pull him back a little bit over here.
oh, he's got fucking evasion. He'll be fine.
Wait, what
No
kind
need
of
to make
wizard is it that
unnecessary
gets evasion? Oh, you were talking about blood.
Yeah, if lightning
Yeah, yeah.
strikes, Blood's got evasion.
Yeah, so
He'll be alright.
I figured Yeah, I wanted him as far away from danger.
Yep.
Looking out for Corin.
It's like,
Good man, good man.
Okay.
Effie's gonna reach out her hand and just tap Blood's shoulder and cast guidance on him in case anything f's up.
Guidance does not work on saving throws, but that's okay. So hold on. Corin had these two spells cast and disappears, and then you just hear a whoosh. Effie walks over to Blood and puts a hand on his shoulder and casts guidance about the same time, and then you go flying around that corner. Corin.
Yep.
The moment you do, you stop there, hovering, about like maybe 10, 15 feet off the ground? Not too high, because it's only like an 80-foot tall room or something like that.
I think he said 60.
60 foot, yeah, 60 foot, that's right.
Not
60
too
foot.
high, but I have seen the lightning arc before, so I can tell how high I need to be to make sure it wouldn't jump to me from the floor if somebody else comes in.
Sure, absolutely. And as you're flying there, hovering about 20 or so feet off the ground, you pause and look, expecting that lightning bolt to come flying at you. But nothing happens.
Good. Alright. So my first plan here is basically just to move down to the end of the room and look around for like an off switch of some kind.
Okay, so you just fly down to the end of the room, stopping near the wall, and begin looking for an off switch. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Would that not be investigation?
Oh yeah, investigation. That's fine.
There we go. 18.
18. Okay, you look around along the back wall, looking for anything that juts out that might be an off switch or something like that. You can, however, not find one.
Okay.
Can anybody cast detect magic?
I can ritually.
I think they already did, and they...
No, they never did. He started to cast it, but then he something was going on, and he's like, "Oh, I want to go do this too," and he got up and stopped.
Yeah, so I am going down the little corridor to the in between this room and the next one.
You fly down to that.
My investigation going.
Okay. You fly down to that corridor, continuing to look around. The vault door itself is very similar to the ones you've been past. It looks metal, probably steel, judging by the color of it. It's a little bit brighter. There's a very large porthole crank in the center of it. There does not seem to be any lock or locking mechanism you see.
Yeah.
It's just that big crank.
Turn your crank, baby.
Alright, I'm gonna try and turn that crank.
Awesome. Make an athletics check.
Oh, fuck.
Sure. 18.
Wow.
With no bonus.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Blood's gonna... Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna make a joke.
Oh, well, I need to relook at something because I think I might be.
Blood's just gonna kind of like elbow Willow. He's like, I could totally drop that fucking spell right now. Wouldn't it be great? You want a French fried elf, huh? Huh? Yeah, I'll keep it.
Veil shoots him a concerned look.
I know he's not a real elf, so I don't hate him that much.
I apologize. I was thinking of the wrong door. This door does have two keyholes in it, besides the turn crank. It does have two keyholes on it. With your... Yeah, you grab onto that handle, you tug as hard as you can. It does not seem to want to move.
Okay. And there's nothing down this corridor that would lead itself to be like an off switch or anything.
Using the 18 that you rolled before, you are not seeing anything that looks like it's an off switch.
Okay. Then we come to the stupid part of the evening. So,
Drop the spell?
flying back here, I'm gonna examine the gem.
Okay.
in the ceiling.
Make another investigation check.
Sure.
And how are you investigating it?
First, I'm just gonna look at it. If that doesn't appear to get me anywhere, then I'm gonna actually reach out and touch it.
Okay. Well,
But
look.
that's a 16.
Yeah, with your 16, you look over the gem, and like I said, it's kind of an orangish gem that's been inset into the ceiling itself. So, like, the gem part is flush with the ceiling.
Mhm.
Examining it, you can see arcane runes that have been carved into different facets of it.
Okay, can I get an Arcana check to translate them?
Certainly. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Dirty 20.
It appears that this is this enchantment is a high level thunderbolt spell.
Mhm.
But beyond that, it doesn't really. You can't really determine anything more than the fact that that is enchanted.
Okay. That's only 3 feet above the ground. Alright. Actually, what is the around it, the material around it is stone?
Yes, it is. I'll answer that question, but
Sure.
Effie said next. So, Effie, what's going on?
So I am gonna turn to my buddy and I'm gonna say, hey, can you cast Detect Magic and see if we can see anything that maybe he can't and we can guide him to it?
And Veil is, just kind of staring off into the distance, waiting to hear any response from Corin. And he hears Effie say it, and he's still staring off. And then he kind of steps up. Did you call me buddy?
Buddy, Veil?
Yeah, I could. Let's see. So, Detect Magic is 10 minutes. Or no. One action, so it's going to take me about 10 minutes and
6
6
seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
So I will start doing that.
Veil,
Yes.
you hear a voice. Which would you prefer, good Master Veil? The stupid idea or the stupider idea?
He shouts back, let's stick with the stupid idea, but give me a minute. Give me 10 minutes. I'm going to see if there's anything that pops up besides this gem.
Now, I will let you know, Corin, you've been at it for about 5 minutes now.
Yes.
You've got half that fly spell left.
There's a problem with that. Fly only lasts for 10 minutes, and I've already used half of it.
All right. Vale's going to look at Effie and kind of say, I don't think now's the time. He's going to slowly come up and peer around the corner. Where do we say the
Right,
spot
I think
was
right
where
here.
you could see it? Right here you could see?
Yeah, you just can't reach over that line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's going to say, Corin, what is your location currently?
Right near the gem itself.
Oh.
Okay. And he's going to instruct him to
6 minutes.
fly 15 feet down at least. And wait for a response.
What is your plan?
I'm going to cast darkness on this thing.
Right. Well, if that doesn't work, my plans were either to try and shape the stone around it to cover over the gem, or simply attempt to shatter the gem. But yes, I'll descend some feet. Yeah.
Well, okay, so it says 15-foot radius sphere, so technically it's like 30 feet. All right, I'm just gonna pop it up.
You could center it on the gem itself, and then you've got 15 feet.
Okay, that works. And I cast that, Matt. darkness. It
So
is
you-
one of my racial feats or racial abilities.
Yeah. How big of a range is that?
So it's a 15-foot radius.
And a 60-foot range.
Oh,
And I'm
yes,
only
it's
35 feet away, so.
Okay, there you go. Where are you wanting to place that?
Directly in the center of the. There.
He's trying to blind the gem eye
Yes.
thing.
Okay. So you cast the spell Darkness, and this globe appears right there in the center. I imagine you cast it so like the gem is right there in the center of it, so that he only has to go down his 15 or so feet to get underneath it. He flies down. He's there underneath it. You cast that orb of darkness, and there it sits. What do you do?
All right.
Someone
So
will have
he
to
looks-
test this.
Yeah, he looks towards. He comes back and looks towards this orc right here, and says, "Hey, I've got a job for you."
She
Really?
looks over at you, and so does Shadows, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what's that?"
Say, here, can you just walk over around the corner? I think I've got the gem under control. I can't risk losing concentration, so would you mind being a human lightning rod?
How about I just shoot an arrow from
or-
back here?
And then Veil looks back at Blood.
He's gonna.
Looks
He's
back.
gonna.
He
Yeah.
looks back at the orc and says, "Ah, yes, arrow."
He saw the sadness in your eyes.
Maybe we should wait till Corin gets out of the room before we shoot the arrow.
No.
Yeah, cool.
Shoot the arrow.
He'll shoot it straight, though. He'll just shoot it down here. He's not going to go for just something to break the barrier that we know is when the lightning comes.
Roll it.
I mean,
I don't know if Matt needs him to roll it, but he can, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I'm just.
So what are you
shooting a
doing?
wall.
You're just doing a shot. Sorry, I was doing something else.
Just shooting straight
You draw that half-done arrow. You take a shot. It goes flying through the air. Tink! Lands hits the wall, falls down.
Let's move, people.
Yeah, with that, I start to head out over this way.
No.
When I get to here, I didn't move it. Yeah, when I get to here, would I recognize this statue as anything I've seen before?
Make a history check.
History. 12.
Now, you've never seen a creature like that in your life. It does seem kind of reminiscent of like some descriptions of demons or gargoyles, things of that nature, but you can't determine anything beyond that.
Okay.
But very carefully, your group starts making your way down. And I imagine you're all moving fairly like cautiously, but still slightly hurrying.
Yep.
Because that spell only lasts for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Sure.
But as they're all doing that, it does seem like it is obscuring whatever that spell is that's attracting to you. So there is the vault door, like I said, big oak crank, 2 keyholes.
Did Shadows, can you remind us what he said happened last time to open the door?
Yeah, he put in 2 keys and turned it and then turned the crank.
Did he have to turn them at the same time, or?
No, that was a different room. He just did the lower one, then the upper one.
All right, I'm gonna back up and let the thieves tools guys get it.
Yeah.
Well, Blood is like looking to he's like, I'll take the lower one, I guess. Just looking around.
So,
and
if I can make a suggestion, Veil says, if I can make a suggestion, if Shadow says they don't need to be turned at the same time, why don't you guys both help each other on each lock to it'd be more advantageous for you. Basically saying
Work together.
if one of you gives the help action, then you could roll with advantage.
If Matt will let us, sure.
That's that's an interesting point because how does someone help when they're trying to pick a lock like this big?
Like a lot of it would probably
about
be
the
feel.
tumblers.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's about the feel. So imagine you're trying to talk each other the way through. You're both super highly dexed,
Yeah.
but from a technical aspect, like technically in the rules, it just says give someone the help action and they give you advantage.
I got a 32 on my roll, so I don't think I need advantage because that's a 19.
17 on that one. God, see the bad.
So I could only get 1 point higher.
Well, and don't forget, I did tap
No,
blood and
hold
give him
on.
guidance.
She did give you guidance, but that was like 6-7 minutes ago.
Well, she could do it again.
But she can do it again.
18.
Let's see here.
So I hope a
Yep.
32 will do one of the
Well,
locks.
a 32 definitely did one of the locks. The 18 just did the second one.
Wow.
Right. Muscled folk.
4 to 5, baby.
Someone want to turn this crank?
And we look at the orc.
Yeah, Shura just kind of rolls her eyes and she says, "Yeah, get out of my way." And she kind of
Green Jesus doesn't want it?
no. Green Jesus isn't as strong as Shura is.
That's his name now. Fab 5 is kidnapping Green Jesus.
Jesus Verde.
Yeah.
There we go.
Grabs
Necthros.
onto the crank, gives it a hard turn. She has to expend some effort because she almost didn't make it, but she does turn it. And then she's able to push the door open.
Boren's gonna lean back to Necthros and whisper in his ear, "Muscle, mommy."
and this is the first time you've ever seen Veil laugh at a joke, and he's wholeheartedly laughing.
Yeah, after she does that, Shura pushes the door open and then gestures towards you all, like, "Go ahead."
The wheat.
It's got to be similar to when Sheldon forces a smile on The Big Bang Theory. It's just creepy as fuck to hear Vale laugh.
But as Corin walks by Shura, Shura smacks him right on the ass, like hard.
Love it.
That's a 15. Does that hit your AC?
15 is my armor class without mage armor, so yeah.
Yeah. It hurts. Like she holds back some of that damage. But you take you got yourself a Charlie horse there with 4 points of damage as she spanks your ass.
It's hilarious.
Oh, man. Else.
I'm not used to being fully having a different sort of center of gravity. Obviously the rabbit folk didn't really weigh that much, but they were pretty short, so they were kind of stocky for what they did weigh. So it probably would have been pretty easy to stand up. As an elf, not as much.
Yeah.
We're closing these doors behind us, correct?
You haven't been.
All right.
Or
Should
do
we?
you? You tell me, buddy.
Don't know.
What does it look like on this back side of the door?
There's a
Is it
crank
like-
there's a crank on that side too, along with 2 more keyholes.
I mean, once we
Okay.
get past the anti-magic thing, we were just going to teleport out of here.
This is true. So you could have been
So I
closing
would
them.
say, I would say we would have been closing them if we can.
How much
Okay.
time do I have left on my fly spell, Matt?
Maybe 2 more minutes.
Okay. I'm going to grab the 50 feet of rope, and I'm going to hand it to one end to somebody and grab the other end and start flying.
Well, let me talk about this room here real quick.
Sure.
Okay, so the room that you've all flown into now is a long corridor. Now, this room is a bit different from the rest of it because your movement speed is halved in this room just to compensate for the length. So in this room alone, 1 square equals 10 feet. Okay? It's just to give you the simple knowledge that this room is really fucking long. It's dark. You cannot see anything in there. The wall, looking down at this ledge, it's literally a platform ledge built out and kind of a wall structured at an angle below it. Like you could even kneel down on it and look, and it goes down backwards towards the back wall and then just descends to nothing. You cannot see the bottom. Also, the sides of this of the walls are all in this oily black looking, kind of glistening with the torchlight that you all have. It glistens a little bit. It's very oily looking. Every single wall, every single surface apart from this platform kind of looks like that. But down below, like, you can't see shit.
Okay. So I might be able to be fast enough to fly across the room before my spell ends, but then I wouldn't be able to get back, and I think we don't have enough rope to go across the entire room.
No,
Hey,
I quickly
Blood,
asked...
give me one of your ball bearings real quick.
He'll give her one.
She tosses it down to try and listen for a plunk when it hits the bottom, if there is a bottom.
Okay, you listen, and you keep listening. What's going on while you're listening? What's everyone else doing?
I'm asking Shadows how they got through this area.
If you remember, this is the room that the Zaeim, he was carrying a carpet the entire time. This is the room that he unblindfolded me and allowed me to see the process from there on. He had a flying
magic carpet across.
Start flying
Yes.
across the room.
Okay, you're going to start flying across the room. Now, with movement and dash, you can get 60 feet per second, or per round, which is 6 seconds. So that's 600 feet in a minute, which is still more than enough to get across. But as you're flying along, like, you keep to the center of this room, and you're just flying and flying, and it's very disconcerting to see the way the walls glisten, and like every so often, it's like, you know, when you're in a space and you think you see motion, but then you look and it's just like a bit reflective and like it looks kind of weird, but you realize you're not sure whether or not you saw motion or if it's just the reflection there. That's kind of the feeling you're getting as you're making your way across. But you stay towards the middle, and then as you get down about a minute later, you get down to this far end and you see another smaller platform. This one only 5 feet wide.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to the platform.
Okay.
So that I don't fall when my spell ends.
Yeah, you go flying over there towards the platform and you land, and you got estimate about 30 seconds. You get down, you land, and then the spell ends. In that time, Willow did not hear the ball bearing land.
I mean, Eloise.
Or Eloise did, sorry, Eloise. But that took about a minute, and almost 2 minutes. So in that time, did anybody do anything else?
Eloise was listening pretty intently for the ball bearing.
Yeah, I know.
Do you see any magic carpets across there?
Make a perception, or what's your passive perception, Corin?
My passive perception is 16.
I'd say that, yeah, you can barely hear that echo of Veil calling, asking for if you see a magic carpet, which you do not see.
Okay.
What you do see is a central area, a corridor that heads down about 15 or so feet to a large door, which you see. Let's see. Yeah, you see a large door with a crank and nothing else. That's the room that has just a large door with a crank. It's a very large door. It's actually bigger than the ones you've seen before. It's about 10 feet tall by 5 feet wide. That's the only thing you see down that room. Now, there's 2 other areas that you can see. A little corridor heading down this way and down at the south, right down here as well. You walk down and kind of take a glance at either one. And it's interesting. At the back of a small corridor, which is the one to the north, is a row of 4 heavy iron pegs sticking out of the surface of the wall. To your right, you can see that there's a small alcove lined with dozens of gears in various sizes and numbers of teeth. In the area to the right side, to the southern area, you see in the wall inset 5 levers in the middle position, so they can be pushed upward, they can push downward, or stay in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all positioned in the middle.
Now, I assume Shadows had told us that the guy left for a second before he cranked the door open.
What he told you is when he was in that area, he was told to stand there in the middle area. The Zaeim went to the northern corridor, came down to the southern, and then walked over and just turned the crank.
Okay. That's fair. Let me read the description on this spell. Okay. Let me throw this up in chat and you can give me your opinion. So it says that for knock, if the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. Would you consider both of those things to be separate for these purposes?
Make an insight check.
Sure. I'm trying to see if this spell would even open the door. 25.
Pretty good. With a 25, you get the sense that if there's multiple parts to whatever it is opens this, there's multiple locks.
Yeah. It's fair.
If I could... Are you done for now, Corin?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yep,
All right,
let's get back to the rest of the party.
Veil looks over at Eloise and says, "How you feeling about being a giant eagle right now?"
Cavern size-wise, you said everything was doubled. This would have plenty of room for an eagle, I guess?
Oh, yeah. A giant eagle could fit, because a giant eagle is only large, so it's not like it's super gigantic.
So if I remember when we were traveling, she could hold one in each talon and one on the back, right?
No, she can hold 2 people, one in their talons and one on their back.
Okay.
But the restriction is how big they are.
Yep. Okay. So I'm trying to think. She could definitely pick up our group. I'm not sure the size of the orcs. If they're like Apollyon size or...
Well, you did your floating disc trick earlier. Could you not do that again for your friends?
No.
Dude, that's perfect.
The answer is no. He could not.
It'd be a ritual.
Well, no, it's not. It's not even that. They float 3 feet off the ground, but they can't cross an elevation change of 10 feet or more, and it specifically calls out an example as a 10-foot deep pit that it could not cross.
Right. Yep. So, what I would suggest is eagle, and then just making trips, and maybe since these orcs are bigger, instead of riding 2 people, you would just do 1 at a time for them.
That could work. I could do that, absolutely.
All right.
So, she's going to use her last wild shape of the day and turn into a giant eagle.
How long is wild shape?
Believe it's an hour.
I think it's like 4 hours at this point.
I think
Yeah,
it's
depending on her
half
level.
druid level.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh boy.
Wild shape.
That's a lot of text right there.
Yes. Okay.
Hours equal to half your druid level rounded down.
Nice.
So about
So
5
5.
hours. Yeah.
That's a big bird.
Yeah, but is it yellow? With like pink and orange feet?
No, it's
Unfortunately,
mostly
it's
white.
iridescent. Yeah.
Okay. So Eloise transforms into a giant eagle. Everyone has to like get back and get out of the way because you're creating a big space for this eagle to change, but you
I
can
told
do
him I
that.
was doing it.
Yeah, it's not going to knock anybody off, but
No.
basically you become large and get that big. I'm not going to pull out the giant eagle thing. Actually, I probably should have.
And Vale holds his arms up, waiting to be picked up by the talons.
Yeah, so I'll take trips and get them and ferry them across this gap, I guess.
Okay, there you go. There's a giant eagle right there, which you should be able to control. Or no, wait a minute, no, I'll have to set that.
Yep, now I got it.
We'll just put Eloise back here for the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so you become a giant eagle. Vale's holding. Hold on, don't go moving your token off.
Mhm.
Vale is holding his arms out to be picked up. Are you going to take 2 over? Or are you taking just Vale over?
Vale plus one of the cats, you know. Then we'll do the orcs one at a time. And then I don't know how what kind of frame is the tiefling? I don't know.
Tiefling's pretty. Yeah, she's thick with 2 C's, but she also has that heavy plate armor, so she's pretty damn heavy.
Okay, yeah, and she'll get a single trip, and yeah, just single trip. We could single trip all of them, honestly.
You really
But yeah,
could.
the
I'm
first
just-
First trip will be Veil and Shadows.
Cool. Maybe while Vale's over here, he can help me study these puzzles.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, so here's what happens. Shadows comes over and jumps onto the eagle's back. The eagle starts to fly up, grabs onto Vale, and starts flying. You get to right about here.
Oh, no.
Yep.
And when you do, that quivering wall that's been moving this entire time, just very subtly, subtly, suddenly lashes out, sending these long tendrils at the giant eagle flying there. So, yeah. These black tentacles try to ensnare the flying eagle. So let's see here.
Fuck.
Oh fuck!
That's a
Oh mother!
Oh my-
one of them managed to hit with a 20. The 6 did not.
Hey,
I'm
Matt.
going to.
Matt,
Yeah.
I would like to chronal shift that 20, please.
Well, here's the deal with that.
Oh, wait, they're not within 30 feet of me.
They're
Never
not
mind.
within 30 feet of you.
I would like to silvery barbs at 20.
Okay. Let's.
Re-roll it, and then you get
No, we gotta
Yeah,
determine where
yeah,
you were. You're right
She's-
on
she's
there. So yeah,
dangling,
I'm
yeah.
yeah. Never mind. Yeah, you can
Dangling from
go
the
ahead and
cross.
do that. Whew, you got really lucky there. That was a 10. What is the Eagle's AC?
Not.
I don't know.
13.
I only have movement of the token.
Armor class 13.
No, you should be able to open up the character sheet too.
so
but
a
it
10
is
does not beat
13.
it unless it has bonuses.
Nope, a 10 did not do it. Thankfully, these two
And I'm
black, oozy-looking tendrils come shooting out from the wall, swiping at the bird. The bird just manages to duck back, right, left, out of the way. But now I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Hell yeah.
And ball.
with that silvery barbs. I'm giving Eloise advantage on her next anything.
I only see 3 things under wild shapes. Where is the eagle token?
Double-click the eagle token while holding shift.
Well, enjoy that, Blood. You're one of the few people who's actually managed to beat me on initiative rolls.
I forgot to. I couldn't click my. There it goes. I got 19. I couldn't click my character. I thought it was under the eagle, but no, I was able to. But I had already rolled it.
Well, good news is I just gave you a thing. I put you in the turn order. You can click on that number and change it.
I believe the only other time I've been beaten is when I rolled really bad and Ichabod rolled like a natural 20.
I'm so bad at this. I press shift and I double click it, right?
No, you just mouse over it and click it. There you go.
But you gotta hold shift. You go over to the token, you hold shift, and you just double click on the token, and it'll pop up the character sheet.
Nothing.
It's also under the wild shapes folder.
See, I see wild shapes, but I only see riding horse, giant goat, poisonous snake.
Could that be on maybe only you gave her access? You only revealed it to her?
Yep, that's what it is. There you go.
No, I see it. Never mind.
Now everyone can see.
Now you do.
Okay.
Now
Just
you can
popped
see
up.
it.
Gotcha. Alright, initiative. Dexterity is +3. Oh, there it is. Oh no! Shit.
Quick,
You might-
somebody cast Beard Meets Food to summon that British eating guy to eat all this black pudding.
Paul? Something? Is that what you're talking about? From the Great British Bake Off?
No, he's a YouTuber named Beard Meets Food. He's a competitive eater.
Okay.
Okay, that's weird. But okay. So it looks like everybody's in turn order. Let's go ahead and move to the map overlay.
I was just
There we
making the
go.
joke because it's black pudding, which is also something that they eat.
Wait,
No, no.
okay. So mine says my valid token wasn't selected. So I guess what did I do wrong?
You didn't
You
click on your token before you rolled your initiative.
Effie dies. Sorry. Those are the rules.
Yep. What did you roll?
She got a 20. Pretty damn good, too.
Thanks.
What's your dex?
My dexterity?
Yes.
It is. Let me go look. A 1.
Yeah, if it's her initiative, she got a 20 total. She did click it, she just didn't click her token.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was asking for the purposes of
Oh, well. that's-
tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Wow. Shadow. Well, of course Shadow's gonna have a fucking 5.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, looks like looks like
We're all
Blood,
gonna die.
you're first. You're
Yeah,
first,
well,
and you're on the edge. Now remember, like I said, all of the numbers are doubled as far as movement goes.
Right.
So,
So
that
I'm-
10
I'm
is now a 20. That's now a 50. See,
I mean,
So I'm
he's got-
actually 100 feet away.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Now, hold on, real quick.
ahead.
Are these also 10 as well? Like if
Yes.
Corin was to go to the end of this? Okay.
Well, no, we're gonna say we'll call that 5 just to. Well,
So just
leave
gap
it.
between spaces.
Leave it as 10. It becomes confusing otherwise.
Yeah,
it's
well,
fine.
10 is
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Everything in this room is 10 no matter what.
Sure.
Okay, sorry, Blood.
No, you're fine. No, you're good.
Yeah,
Now,
go for
with
it.
these, I guess, are they consider? Would they be like in combat range with them with these black puddings? Is that how they were able to reach off the wall and get them?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then he's just gonna square up on this first one here. He's gonna throw out a hunter's mark on it, and then he's just gonna take a couple shots.
Okay, it is Hunter's marked.
I'll have to roll that damage because I don't have a damage modifier up for it, but in his first
Could you
round he
say
gets 2 shots, so and I'm not going sharpshooter on it now. Just
Okay.
right.
Got a
Shit.
nat 20.
Oh.
Yeah, they're both gonna hit.
He goes, ooh.
Now I guess I mean, can I choose which one if I put sneak attack on it? Can
Nope.
I-
It's
God
always
damn
the
it.
first one. Sorry.
Alright, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, well, it's 18, and then we get a D6 for the hunter's mark. And we unclick sneak attack and click on the damage for the second one. It is alright, and then I'll roll. Ooh, shit, got good on that one for the hunter's mark. So that's what, 18, 19, 20, 30, plus 10 is 40 for those two?
40 points of damage total. God damn.
Yeah, on that first one right there.
Not too
So-
bad overall.
And then he's just gonna kind of, I guess,
Oh, hold on a second. I need to.
move back to that one. Let other people come in when it's their turn.
Yeah. Your 2 arrows fly true, striking into the creature. You see it quiver a little bit. But apart from that, it doesn't do any more. Nothing more that happens.
That is his turn.
Okay. Next up is Corin. Corin, you actually can't see what happened. You might have heard a bit of rustling and things like that, but as far as the distance goes, you only have 60 feet of dark vision, so you really can't actually see your friends right now. So
I'm gonna move up and see if I can see anything. Because I'm moving up 30 feet. So it's basically like 60 feet away from me.
Okay, yeah. You would be able to
How about the
see.
other one?
That's even further.
Yeah, from where you are, that's too far away. You would not be able to see that one. You would not be able to see them either.
Okay.
And same thing as your friends. They're out of your range.
Alright, if I can't see them, then I can't really do anything to help them. So I guess I'll just pass the turn.
I mean, there's still things you can do on your turn. You still have an action and a bonus action. There's shit to look at. You don't have to just say, "Oh, well, I'm just hanging
I
out."
guess that's true. I guess I'll investigate the...
And you're also invisible still.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute. No, you're
he's
not.
not.
Not
Hunter's
anymore
mark.
because Hunter's Mark. So you would at least notice the fact that you are now visible.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just start checking out the 2 puzzles for the door to be solved. The one over here is fine.
Okay.
Well, you already moved 30 feet. How much movement
Oh,
do you
right.
have?
I can't.
He could
Yeah, you
dash,
really can't.
He could dash.
Yeah, but then it would probably be an action to examine the things, so...
He can't see the stuff going on. He's not in a super hurry.
Yeah, not really. So, I mean, it's really up to you what you would want to do.
Yeah, I'll just dash over and wait so that on my next turn I can use my action to try and parse out the solution to this sucker.
Yeah, you just casually go heading over to that first area. See if you can start figuring it out next turn. Next up is Shadows, who is on the back and saw those pseudopods. He's like, oh shit! Unfortunately, he doesn't. Let's see. Actually, you know what he can do? Pretty sure he can steady his aim. Let's see. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage of the next attack roll. You can use this if you haven't moved during this turn. Technically, he hasn't moved because he's like just flying on the back of the eagle. Yeah, why not? I'll allow him to take steady aim. He can see the pseudopod that just got shot by blood. It's now like it was flat against the wall, but it's starting to rise up now and is a lot more blobby and amorphous, with that tentacle like just waving there. He aims and fires at the tentacle. He has two hand crossbows that he pulls out. So he's basically holding the back of this eagle with his knees, pulls out a hand crossbow in each hand, turns and oh wait a minute, yeah. Well, he can't do the second shot, so I guess he would only have one out right now. It's fine. That should not have been. I had advantage, not disadvantage. A 17 does hit.
Nice.
38 points of damage on one crossbow bolt shot.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. It feels so good.
Wow.
Did it kill it?
He fires, the arrow goes flying towards it, sticks right into the black mass. The thing quivers in pain, but it is still up. Did not do enough damage. That's it for his turn. Next up, Effie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move a little bit further upward, to get in the room. And I think I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on the one closest to me. Right? This guy.
Yeah, he is 30 feet away from you, so he is within range of the Toll of the Dead.
The toll rings for thee.
Did I do it wrong? What did I do?
No, you did. You got it right the first time. He's got to do the save.
Okay, the wisdom.
Well, you still got to roll the damage.
Yeah. So you have to. You don't have it under your attacks for like your weapons or whatever.
I probably do. Let me look.
I believe that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't have it there.
Ooh, -1.
Yeah, it failed.
Yeah, he definitely failed. So go ahead and roll your D12.
What level are you?
3d12. Because you're level 11.
11, so 3d12.
3d12. Sorry guys, I kind of suck at this. Hold on.
Don't worry.
You're
don't worry.
fine.
1, 2,
Yep, you're doing great.
17, not bad.
17 points of damage, not bad at all. You cast your spell, then there's just that loud ring that seems to resonate with this creature, and he begins to shrivel up, and he just drops and falls into the blackness.
Nice.
And when it does, you can see like some of like the space of the wall. You can now actually see a little bit of the stonework behind it.
Oh.
Nice.
Lucky day.
But it is now dead.
Hurrah.
So, does that mean every inch of this wall is covered in multiple? Are there more of these things?
God, that's scary a thought, isn't it?
Mhm.
Veil, it's your turn. You're being held by your arms by an eagle, or by the shoulders and arms. You can still move your hands, but what are you wanting to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast web on this next one, like try to stick it to the wall. 20-foot cube, so it's gonna like go all over it.
Unless blobs are immune to being restrained.
So you need a what size cube?
20.
20 foot.
foot.
Well, since we're doing like the space bigger, I'm just gonna use a 10-foot.
Yeah.
It's still more than enough to. It's still gonna hit them, just for
Yeah.
representation. Anyway, you cast the spell towards the big wiggling black ooze that's kind of hanging off the edge of this wall. The webs explode outward, coating that area a little bit.
Gross. Just shooting your web every which way. Ugh.
I mean, hey, at least
Comes
the
out of his
somatic,
butt.
at least the somatic components don't involve touching yourself.
Yeah, it does definitely seem to be coating the creature.
However,
He did that on purpose.
No, however, it seems to be coating the creature, and it's wiggling there, and it
all over its glasses.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
all over the thing and onto the back wall. We'll see what happens from there.
All right.
Next up, we have Shura. Shura is going to move up to here. Does she have any weapons that can do? She does have her 3 javelins, but you know what? I don't really want her to throw those, because, like, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
So, no, she's not going to move forward. She's just going to kind of hang back where she was and kind of pat her buddy Kogan on the shoulder and say, "You're up. There's nothing I can do about this." But that's it.
Alright.
We'll just leave it like that for now. Anywho, Willow, you're up next.
Now, I believe is Willow holding a torch at the moment? I don't remember.
She is holding a torch.
So she can see 20 feet around her because she doesn't have dark vision as a changeling. So she can't see.
Oh, it looks
that
like
far.
she does not have the bright lights on her right now.
So, I mean,
but
I guess
she was holding a torch.
Yeah, I was just saying, 'cause
There
I think
you
it
go.
was her and Eloise. I thought maybe had him at one point. She won't be able to see anything at because it's what 20 bright, 20 dim.
Yeah, but I'm going to shorten that
But-
because it's
Yeah, I mean, this thing's much further out, so it's going to be further. So she's not going to be
There
able
you
to
go.
see.
that's what she's able to
Can
see.
Can she shoot at disadvantage?
Yeah, she could just shoot blind. She might ask, just like, ask Effie. It's like, point me in the right direction. And I'll just have her shoot blind at disadvantage. In that direction.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh,
What are you
and
shooting?
She got a short bow.
Okay.
So, she gets 2 attacks with fighter at her level, so I'll just fire 2 shots. Oh, well, here I got it. Oh, I don't know if I have it set. So 19. And And oh shit,
Nice.
19 and a 20.
That's kind of
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, she aims blindly, just looking down that corridor. She shoots. It hits something. You hear crack. No, you don't. They don't make any sound. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is it still within melee range at this one, or no?
What?
This one over here. Because she's got some levels of rogue.
You can't see shit. No, but no, it wouldn't actually count.
Yeah, if you've got disadvantage, you can't get sneak.
Yeah, it just you don't.
Ooh, look at that. It's pretty decent on the. But if somebody's within 5 feet, but yeah, 13 total on that.
13 points of damage, not bad.
Just blind firing, get lucky.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
She saw blood do it. She's like, you know what? That's awesome. Oh god, the black puddings.
Now it's the black pudding's turn.
DC 17 dex save.
Okay, good to know. God damn, another nat 1.
Excellent. It's restrained.
It is restrained. It can still try to attack you. It just is doing so at disadvantage. A 13. It's actually it was actually aiming at Veil because Veil was hanging down below. So it was like Veil was dangling there, and so it swiped at him. But I'm pretty sure a 13 misses.
So
no,
it's my armor class is a 14.
Okay,
but that is like the lowest right now because he doesn't have his cloak, his bracers or his staff. So that just literally barely misses.
Good thing. You're also Veil and Shadows would be able to see this, but like that quivering mass is kind of wiggling and moving a bit along the walls. They can't move very far, but the walls are definitely starting to move. And I also just realized something else here. As an eagle, you don't have dark vision.
No.
So I feel like we'll just call this giant owl instead of giant eagle to make to make a lot more sense, because that is something Eloise would have done. Is done an eagle, not a or do an owl, not an eagle.
I appreciate that, Matt. Thank you. As far as movement speed, does that change a giant owl to giant eagle?
No, it should both be 60.
Well, the eagle has 80.
Oh, then it's only 60.
Okay, good to know.
Wait, hold on. You're a giant owl?
I am.
Does it have the flyby ability?
Yeah, it does.
It should.
So these things shouldn't have taken a whack at us.
Well, technically no, but it's too late for that. We're just going to say that since it wasn't aiming at the owl, it was aiming at the two of you, but it still counts. Okay. But yeah, because I mean, we all didn't think about the fact that an eagle wouldn't have been able to see out there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right, well that's cool. Yeah, it all worked out anyway. But now we know.
It does all work out anyway. But those quivering masses are beginning to move. They can't move very far, but things are moving out there.
The lips are moving.
Looks like none of them are able to get to you just yet, though. Kogan's turn.
Wait, hold on. Did we miss What did Kyle or what did Eloise do?
Oh, I guess I'm not in turn order.
Oh,
am I?
shit.
I only
Shit.
got like a 6, I think.
It's because I got rid of the eagle.
It was a 6.
Oh yeah, you deleted the eagle. I was in order, yeah.
So she'll go next.
Yep.
She goes after Kogan.
You get 120 dash, right? Oh, Kogan's goes first. Never mind, sorry. Kogan's heroes.
Kogan's heroes.
Dude,
He's gonna move up to right in front. He had to use his 30 feet of movement to do that.
Jesus Verde. I
Green
love that.
Jesus.
That made us even better. Jesus Verde.
Yep, he can see the webbed up blob out there, so that's good. He has a short bow, and he is going to go ahead and take some shots.
Shot.
Everybody.
Huh. Eagles understand
Okay.
common, but owls understand the common, elvish, and sylvan.
I speak all those.
Okay, so he is an arcane archer, and he has a short bow out. He aims it, and as he's aiming, you see a little bit of dark magic begin to course along his arrow. He's going to go ahead and take a shot. That's a 27, advantage. Which definitely hits. Oh, advantage. Love it.
Yeah, because he's webbed up.
Still, 27 hits.
Nice.
Yeah,
the
arrow goes flying. It hits true on that black pudding. You see an explosion of psychic energy, and I also need to him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Which he very much fails, although it shouldn't have been a disadvantage.
-2.
So that black pudding is now blinded.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. How's it feel?
He's got his second shot that he's going to go ahead and take.
I was born in the darkness.
I don't have any eyes, you idiot. I'm an ooze.
He only has 2 uses of that arcane ability, so he's not going to do it again.
That's why the arcane archer sucks.
Yeah, I agree. But when you combine it with a rogue, it's decent. 24 does hit. 9 more points of piercing damage. $49. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's it for Kogan's turn. He's gonna just look back at you, Blood, and give you a nod, because you're both archers. Now it is Eloise's turn as the giant owl.
Excellent. So, where is that? So that's 80 feet right there?
Correct.
I'll take a slightly rounder path, but she's got 60 feet fly speed with this thing, so I'm gonna dash.
Okay. Now, as you dash, though you yourself can't be attacked because of your flyby ability as an owl, the people you're holding don't have that luxury.
I understand, but at the same time, this is no good right here sitting in the middle, so...
Oh yeah, no. You wouldn't even think about that. Your thoughts as Eloise is get my friends to safety. I get that. I'm just letting them know that, hey, you're about to be attacked.
Yeah. Sorry about this.
I mean, at least it's only one of them if there's only one black pudding, because he's only got one reaction.
There's
Which
never
one?
more.
Well, we're about to find out now, aren't we?
So that one was to Shadows. It was a miss. Wow, that one was to Veil. That was a miss.
Wait, is there a new one hitting?
Yeah,
There are
there's a
several
few.
of them hidden, and you went by 3, and like you're just flying close, and suddenly 3 pseudopods come swinging out, swiping at the group of owl and everything else. However, luckily, as quick as that owl is, they managed to miss.
Wow.
Because I rolled like shit.
Good job,
Yeah.
Owl.
You're able to land there, dropping Veil off on the ledge. So I'll say that's there. Blood is still, or Shadows is still on his back, so he'll have to use his action to get off,
Sure.
or his turn anyway, his movement.
But
But
just use a bonus to shake him off. He'll take some damage, but it's fine.
yeah, go for it.
No, I don't think she would do that. Sorry.
So, could she? I was gonna say ready her action. Oh no, it doesn't matter anyway. 'cause
Yeah,
she
I
goes
had to
before
dash
him.
no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
have anything to
Okay.
do. Blood, it's your turn, top of the order. However, it is 8:30, so I think this is a good place to take a break. And when we get back, we'll find out how the group tends to get across now that black puddings have been alerted and are coming for them. So stay tuned, everybody. Howdy, everybody. We are back, and we left off at the top of the turn order with Blood from the Stone. He watched as we decided it's an owl for the sake of continuity. Made its way out of his vision. He can still see like some of those creepy little things, but not like you can see black, but you can just barely in the distance see another wiggling mass.
Alright. Well, he is going to back up as far as he can away from Willow's torch, because I'm guessing these things see through dark vision. And so he's just going to kind of meld into the shadows at the back of the little room and take a sharpshooter shot at one of the ones that swung at the owl as they went by.
Yeah, there are no shadows here to hide behind, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that's why I was saying, like, he's getting away from the torch as best as he can.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is, no
Alright.
matter how hard you try,
You know what?
you're not going to get into shadows.
No, he'll just take a shot at the. He'll go for the one that the first one that swung at them. I guess.
Okay, this one over here. Yep.
This one here.
Well, this one here is still there. That's the one that is done by the web.
You know what?
He's a
Fuck it.
fan-
He'll put it
He's
down.
gonna anyway.
He'll put it down because it's pretty weak, so he'll finish that one off. And he is going to go sharpshooter. Take that, click that up. Those adamantine arrows that he got, are they +1 or are they just
He
what?
he never gave you arrows. He
thought
gave you bolts.
That's
he
right,
had bolts.
okay.
Yeah.
So he does have, I guess, he does have that crossbow that Veil gave, but he's
Yeah.
still just shooting with the rose. Why I clicked on you? I clicked on it. It's taking its
Okay.
sweet time.
There, I
Give
see
advantage.
it.
Oh yeah, he'll roll.
Now, you said you were taking sharpshooter.
I clicked on. Oh, yeah, 'cause I clicked on it, but I don't know why I didn't do it. I mean, it'd be
Okay.
-3, but he's got a. I guess if that one's restrained, because it clicked. I've got the box toggle.
Okay,
I just don't know
so
why.
you did click it. It would.
Yeah. Well, I might have clicked it and then unclicked and re-clicked. It's just being a pain. So 15. There, now it gauged.
Okay, so I'm trying to do the math on the first one. So it would have been 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, he's only got one shot this time around. That 2 shots is only the first round
Got it.
because
Gotcha.
of Dread Ambusher. So it's with advantage. So it's a 15, since that one is restrained.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm fine with that. If 15 does hit.
29 plus 6 is 35.
35 points of damage. Pretty big hit as that arrow pierces this creature, and it wiggles and jiggles in its held area. It is still alive.
God damn. All right, yeah. Well, that'll be his turn for this round.
Got it. Corin, we're back to you. You've seen the owl land and depositing Veil there on the ledge. Shadows is still on his back. What are you doing?
Okay. Can I see this particular black pudding here?
You cannot.
Then I'm gonna spend my turn trying to solve this puzzle here.
Okay. Well, like I said, there are several pegs along the wall, just stuck into the wall, and then there is a little alcove lined with dozens of gears in various sizes and numbers of teeth.
What kind of a roll do I need to make to get more information or to learn something useful?
There isn't one.
Well, why the hell not?
Because I gave you all the information that's there. There is nothing else in that area but 4 pegs on a wall and a bunch of gears with teeth.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll just have to think about that one.
Okay, so you're passing your turn just thinking, trying to figure out what you can do with these gears and the pegs.
I mean, I know what to do with them, I just don't know where to put them.
Okay. Well, with that, it is Shadow's turn. Shadows comes over and jumps down off of the owl. At least he would if I could click it. There we go. We'll say the owl's there.
Okay.
Shadows, Eloise is not here either. We'll just put Eloise right there.
No, but I don't have vision from the owl token.
Oh, you don't? God
Nope.
damn. It should be in all players. You're able to move it, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Because the token's all fucked up.
Oh, that's so much more terrifying. Thank you.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. So anyway, Shadows jumps down, steps over to look down that corridor, does not see anybody, and is calling out, Corin, where are you?
Here.
He is going to walk over there, and he sees you, and he
puzzle.
says, you found this room right here. Now, this ain't, this one I do have a bit of information on, so let me pull out my book. So, for his turn, he's going to tell you what he knows about this, this area here. Now, as you remembered previously, he did explain that the Zaeim came to the upper area first, then the lower area second, and then turned the crank, and the door opened. Now, what he tells you is, now, I was able to interview the wife of the man who worked on this vault 50 years ago. He told me an odd riddle in regards to the door he worked on. Now, she did. Apparently, he was a man who liked to talk in bed. She was able to convince the Zaeim's gods that she knew nothing, that he told her nothing. But this is what he told her before the Zaeim had him killed. 4 in 1 and 3 in 4. 2 needs all that came before. 3 seems last, but with only half. Of 1 and 2 and also 4. The moon's true path shall reveal all.
Can you post that?
I will.
That sounds awesome, though, dude. You'd think, God, this guy's... Has he done some writing before? Maybe.
There you go. He actually has it written down in his book, so he can show you that, and it's written in common, so you can read that section. That's going to be Shadow's turn. Effie, you're up next. You're still on that ledge, while wiggling masses of black ichor is kind of wiggling around the wall. So you can see a little bit of it, but not a lot. You still can see some stuff. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the corner, and I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on that one and try to finish it off.
Okay.
No, I was like, I'll probably do this wrong again.
Well, he rolled a 2, so yeah, that's going to be a failure. Roll your damage.
Okay. So what is that, 3d12?
3d12.
Uh, 21.
21 points of damage, which is more than enough to take out that black pudding that's been webbed up.
And that's all for my turn.
Okay, that desperate chime rings out. The thing begins to quiver and quake, and then just dissolves downward. And it is dead. Veil, you are now on the ledge as well. What do you want to do?
Story of my life.
Living on the edge!
Yeah, let me just see the range from here.
You can't help
So this
yourself
would be
from falling. Sorry.
60 feet right here, right?
Yeah, that's 60 feet.
Okay. So, what is the distance between these two? 20 feet?
20 feet.
Okay. So, I guess my question would be, a web wouldn't be able to ensnare both of them, correct?
Probably not, no.
Okay. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this one.
Okay. You would not be able to see that one. You could do it on this one, though.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that one then. 2d12, but it should be higher, right? Because I'm 11th level. It should be 3d12.
Should be 3d12.
I don't know how to change that in my
Let me look on your character sheet.
Yeah, I guess I could just roll another d12 for now. And add that to the 7, so 18 necrotic damage.
There you go. Now it's either or.
Perfect.
So
18 necrotic damage.
No, that would be 17 necrotic damage. That one has not taken damage yet.
Oh, you're right.
But that's okay.
One off. Yeah.
Yeah, one off. I know.
Okay.
It's like burr,
Yeah.
burr, burr, burr.
And then for my my movement, I'll move to. Let's see. I guess I could stand right here. And that's it. I'll be with Corin trying to solve this.
Okay. Well, Shadows has the book out for either of you to look at, so you can both see what he wrote. And the two of you can ruminate on that. Okay, next off is Shura's turn. Shura doesn't really have much that she can do. She's just going to kind of hang in back, has her javelin out in case anything comes near, but she ain't doing anything else.
You want to specify?
Yeah, she is holding her action, and if she's holding her action, if anything comes near her, she's going to stab it with her javelin. But that's about it.
I was hoping you meant any enemy that comes near her.
No,
the owl flies in.
No, definitely when the owl flies in, she's going to stab it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Eloise. Willow, it is your turn. Can't hear you.
Forgot I had muted myself. She's gonna do the same thing kind of as before, but this time she's gonna ask. It's Kogan, not obviously Jesus Verde. Just kind of like point me in the right direction, and she'll put up the arrow and kind of like just have him angle it towards something, and she's gonna shoot twice the disadvantage.
Yeah. He's gonna point towards the southeastern wall.
All right. Ooh, shit, that might still hit. God damn, 16 to 17.
Both still hit, oddly enough.
You know what? He's an archer, she's an archer. Guy has some archery abilities. So he's just kind of that G's. Well, he's Jesus Verde, what can I say? That's another another 15 piercing towards that one on the wall.
Just that natural good look that orc has. He points her in the right direction. She aims and fires twice, striking that quivering mass, doing an okay amount of damage.
Yeah. And she's just gonna kind of stay right there. That'll be her turn.
Okay, that's it. Now it is the Black Pudding's turn. They're going to be moving closer. Slow Carl wiggling. Yeah, still not quite close enough to get you yet. That's gonna be it. Kogan is up last. He sees that black pudding there, so he's just gonna go ahead and take 2 normal shots. This should not have been an advantage. So, but still, they both hit. For 17 points of damage, not bad. Okay, it is now Eloise's turn. You're flapping there, having just deposited 2 of your friends. What are you doing?
I believe she's... Yeah, doing the same thing. She's getting ready to make a return trip, so she's just gonna fly past everyone and do that. So action and movement to get to there.
Now here's my quick. Let me read Flyby real quick. So it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. I wonder if it would provoke held action. That's just an interesting thought I just had. Not that the things could, they're black puddings, but I feel like an opportunity attack is not the same as a held action, so if these things were smart enough, they probably could have done that, but they're not. They're black pudding, so... But for me, that's an interesting thought. Anywho, you go flying over there using your full movement.
Full movement and flyby ability to get there and see if anybody's in the mood to maybe try going across. If not, I might just land here. I don't know, but we'll see on next turn.
Yeah, because that was really it for your turn. Blood from a stone. Eloise, in the owl form, has flown back and is hovering there near the edge. What are you doing?
I guess he won't jump up onto her yet, but I guess he would let her. He'd kind of let her know that, hey, when it's time to go, let's get going. But while he's waiting, he's going to sharpshooter shot this one right there.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, 21's gonna hit.
No sneak this time, but still with I mean you can take off the 4 since I didn't say bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to it, unless you're willing to give it to me.
Is it on? It doesn't look like it's on there.
No, with the sharpshooter, it included it in that.
Yeah, you need to do that with a bonus action.
So it's just 10 plus the 9, so 19 on that one there.
Okay. But you can use your bonus action now.
Yeah, he'll do it. He'll put it on this one here.
Okay.
Just so he has it. And then he's just kind of in the position. He's been carried by her before. And so he's just kind of prepped up, ready to go. And I guess he'll slot the longbow and just have the crossbow ready to go. As, I guess, a free action.
Okay. Well, we are back to Corin's turn, down at the puzzle, looking at these gears and these pegs. Have you decided what you want to try to do?
So I have a 20 intelligence, which is the smartest you can be without using one of those crazy magic manuals. So how does that help me here?
It doesn't. You don't. There is no roll to make here. You have to figure out how to put the puzzle together or open the door.
Pass.
Okay. You're still sitting there looking at the puzzle, looking at the cogs. As I said, there's a shelf full of cogs with all different sizes and shapes with different teeth, different number of teeth in them, and you got 4 pegs in this area. The walls are plain and nondescript. There's no markings. There's no nothing on that. It's Shadow's turn as well. Next, he's just he sees that black pudding coming closer. Not too thrilled about that. He's going to take 5, 10, or that's 10, 20 steps back, 20 feet backwards. He is going to have a crossbow in either hand, because he's a crossbow expert. So, one-hand crossbow as an action fire. Yeah, he doesn't get sneak attack, unfortunately, on this. So that should not have been an advantage, unfortunately. That's disappointing. So that is going to hit, but it's not going to do the damage. Second shot as his bonus action. 14. Both hit. $14 points of damage to that black pudding. He's taking a few hits on him. He is then going to take another 5 feet or 10 feet to go right there, and he is hiding behind that wall. Because fuck this. Effie, you're up next. What are you doing?
Well, Effie's kind of sticking with her usual MO, at least in this battle. She's gonna move a little bit closer to the other edge, and cast Toll the Dead again.
Okay.
Bread and butter.
Hey man, if it works, it works.
These guys aren't that wise.
They're really not. They're not very wise, and necrotic damage totally works on them. So yeah. 15.
What is your DC, Effie?
My DC is.
It's gonna be at the top of your spells page.
It should be on top of my spell. Okay, let me look. My DC is 16.
Okay, so that's still a failure. Roll 3d12.
Three. 18. 23. 23!
Sweet.
Very nice. 23 points of damage. The black pudding shakes with that unhollow, evil bell. It is still alive. Okay. Necthros, you're up next. Veil, you with us?
Yeah, there was me talking.
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Alright, so I'm looking at the cogs on the shelf and the pegs.
Mm-hmm.
And are there like a ton of cogs, or are there only 4 cogs?
No, there's a lot of them. There's quite a bit. The way it's described is, sitting at the back of this small corridor is a wall with a row of 4 heavy iron pegs sticking out of its surface. To your right, there is a small alcove lined with dozens of gears in various sizes and number of teeth.
Okay. Is there cogs with 4 teeth on them?
Yes, there are.
3 teeth?
Mm-hmm.
And 7 teeth?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I don't know how you want me to do this. Is it like 1 action per cog, or can I assemble all 4 of these?
If you're spending your full turn, you can put 4 cogs on 4 pegs.
Okay, so for the first peg, I want to put a cog with 4 teeth on it.
Okay.
For the second peg, I want to put a cog with 7 teeth on it.
Okay.
For the third cog, 7 teeth as well. And for the fourth cog, 3 teeth.
Okay. You put the 4 cogs on the 4 pegs, and you kind of wiggle them, and you have to maneuver them a bit so that the teeth all fit together and are in place, but you do, and they all click into place.
Does it? Is there any indication of if I have the correct?
There is none whatsoever.
Okay, can I? I guess would there be like, I don't want to metagame, but like, if I did have it correct, would I have known, or?
You have no clue, do you?
No.
Yeah, that's your whole action.
What I'm telling you is you put the cogs on the pegs for your turn,
Yep.
and they fit,
Oh,
and they are now there.
you'll have to wait.
Okay. All right. I turn to Corin as a free action to speak, and I say, 4 and 1, and 3 and 4. So, a cog with 4 teeth on it go on peg 1. A cog with 3 teeth on it go on peg 4. And then I say, 2 needs all that came before. So, all that came before would be 3 plus 4. No, that doesn't. Now I'm trying to. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah.
Keep trying.
And then it says, 3 seems last, but only half of 1 and 2, and also 4. So I would add up all those numbers and divide by 2, which I thought it was 14. Divided by 2 would be 7.
It would be. If 2 needed 7.
Okay. I mean, we could try this. He said it seemed to fit, but we'll see. And I'll go to the next person, so we could see if this.
Well, the next person in order is Willow, because Shura doesn't have any real way to attack right now, so she's just holding her action. If one of those black puddings come near, she's going to attack.
At this range, Willow can see the thing now coming, right? It looks like. Is this like outer ring, or like?
She has to move back, so you can see.
Because I guess there was a clean space on the wall right here, but it's starting to get black again, right?
It is starting to get black again, so you can see that there is a mass moving.
Well, then she's going to prep one of the few spells that she does have. It's actually going to, hopefully might do something interesting in this. She's got Burning Hands. So she's going to prep Burning Hands for when this thing gets close enough, and then she's going to cook off Burning Hands.
Okay, Burning Hands is 15 feet?
Yeah.
So it'd have to get within 7 feet of her to do this, but okay.
Oh, well, I guess, because this thing, because I mean, I'm thinking I'm getting them mixed up, because I was looking at...
I mean, it's still possible. Like, they'll eventually get that close.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like right there, that's 30, right?
And that right there is 30, yes. So you would just be able to see the wiggling mass.
Yeah, so I'm assuming this thing can move at least, hopefully, I don't know, fucking 15, 20 feet maybe? We'll see, yeah, but that's what she's going to do.
We'll see, won't we? Okay. That's Willow's turn, holding action. Next is the black pudding. The first one, the one that's closest, is moving 10, 20, 30, 40 feet to right here. It gets there on its full dash, and at that point, you're able to unleash that spell, Willow.
Yeah. Dex save of 12, and it would be 12 fire.
Yeah, it rolled a net 3 for a 0.
3 for its dex, yes.
So yeah, it takes 12 points of fire damage.
And that's what she did.
That's what she did. She, her hands glow, and this cone of fire comes shooting out from her hands, engulfing this wall that she's barely able to get the edge of. But it's enough to burn that quivering mass that's crawling along it. You see it shrivel up and kind of shake, but it is still there. Now it's turn, attacking Willow.
Well, didn't you say it had to dash?
Oh, yeah, it did have to dash, so it cannot attack.
Well,
that's
luckily,
good because
even without all of her fucking armor, she's got a weak ass AC. Luckily, that still would have missed.
Yeah, that still would have missed. Good thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. There, 5, 10 feet. The one black pudding that is crawling along this wall that Shadows had just hit is crawling around it. You see this black little sludge putting its head around the corner. And it's right there next to you, Veil. So it gets to attack you.
Just the visuals, like the little black head, like, hey, anybody home?
this big black head just kind of pokes itself around and then shoots a tentacle towards you, Veil. I assume a 20 hits.
Yes.
So 7 bludgeoning, 21 acid, And I'm pretty sure you're not wearing any armor, so like this effect doesn't affect you from an AC standpoint. But I'm just gonna say that when that tentacle shoots out and hits you, it burns through your clothing and begins to eat away at the clothes you're wearing.
Is it too late to silvery barbs that?
Yes, it is. So 28 total points, 7 bludgeoning, 21 acid.
Cool. 4 points of health left.
Yeah, that absolutely hurt you, Veil. No doubt about that. Okay, that's it for the Black Pudding's turn. We got Kogan up next. Kogan is there with his bow. He's taking 2 shots at the Black Pudding that just tried to attack Willow. Whittling him down. I love it. That should not be advantage. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that I did roll that as an advantage because he should have done the steady aim first. So I'm just going to take that advantage instead of rolling twice. Oh, and I forgot to add his fighting style. That's okay, though. 22 points of damage, which is enough to take that Black Pudding out. So 2 shots, or 1 shot goes out, goes flying through the air, striking the mass of this creature, and it just writhes in pain and drops off of the wall. It is now dead.
That's my green Jesus.
Since he's unfortunately he can't move since he used steady aim, so that's it for his turn. Now, Eloise, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I would like to go pick up blood with my action.
Okay.
And then start on my return trip. So I got another 40 feet of movement here.
Okay, so you start flying off in that direction.
Right to... Yeah, well, I think I get right about there.
Okay, you go flying around that area, trying to stick close to that wall where you've seen several of those black mass forms falling.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, nothing happens. Blood from a Stone, you're up next. What are you doing?
He's gonna just take a... You know what? He's gonna come up... He's gonna seat this one. He's gonna sharpshooter the one that's down at the end, the one that they're approaching.
I'm gonna say you can't see that one down there.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
He's got 90 feet of dark vision.
Oh, that's right, because you're a Gloomstalker. So yeah, you can see that one.
Oh wait, no, I gotta do it with the cross. Well, it's the same modifier for the crossbow, so... As I say, because I forgot I switched to that, and it's just a +8, just like the Desert Rose is.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh, without the... Shit, because, yeah, without the 4, because I did also once... Oh, no, I did! No, I switched. I had Hunter's Mark on the other one, goddammit. So, yeah, so it's 13 plus 12.
13
so
plus 12, so 25 points of damage. Still not bad.
I gotta fucking remember. Alright, Hunter's Mark on this one, so I fucking remember it this goddamn time.
I don't remember how Constitution saves work as far as when I get hit with concentration.
What spell are you
DC 10 or
concentrating
half
on?
the damage dealt.
So it was this.
The web?
The web over here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
And did that thing save to?
it crawled over it. It's not being affected by it.
Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter then if that's the case.
Think about it 3-dimensionally. It was in a 20-foot square on the wall, and it just kind of moved around it.
Okay. Like up or down, over or under it?
Up or over, under it, whatever. It would have been able to do so without an issue. But you do need to roll your concentration check, which is just a con saving throw.
You did.
I got a 17.
Oh, okay. You would have saved either way. So it's still there. It's not doing anything, but it's still there.
Yeah, it's making him go around, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But that's it for Blood's turn. Next off, Corin, you just saw that black tentacle come out from around the corner and swipe at Veil. It's still kind of hanging there, so you can still see it.
Oh, I'm gonna blast that motherfucker. Casting.
What's the
chromatic
range on
orb
those
on it.
things?
On what things?
The tentacles.
They can at least hit 10 feet. That's how far it is away from you.
Well, I'm gonna blast it.
Okay, what are you blasting it with?
Chromatic orb, fire. Attack roll of 16.
16 does hit.
13 fire.
13 points of fire damage. You throw that orb at it, and it explodes with fiery energy, burning the creature. It is still alive, though.
And then bonus action, telekinetic shove.
Okay.
Ooh, throw that up. I want to see what that is.
DC 17.
What roll is it? Strength?
Strength save. 5 feet away from me.
Okay, you push that, you shove the thing, and you're hitting the tentacle. The tentacle goes flying backwards about 5 feet, so you're unable to see it any farther. Do you do anything else for your turn?
Nope.
I have a question about that. Would he, like, if he centered it on the thing, would it have been able to, like, push it off the wall?
It wouldn't, because, like, it's just a big mass of ooze, and he was hitting the tentacle. The tentacle got pushed back, but there's still enough surface clinging that it's going to stay where it is. That's how I'm ruling it. That's how I'm ruling it.
That's fine. It's just not shoving the tentacle, it's shoving the creature.
Well, you can't see the full creature. You could see the
That's fair.
tentacle that shot around the corner to hit Veil, and that was it.
Okay.
But
Next
no, that's the end of my turn.
Yep. Next up, we have Shadows. Shadows is going to step out, and he's going to be taking 2 shots with his crossbows. Oh, I should have hid first, shouldn't I have? Oh, well, too late. (27 and 21). So 16 points of damage.
Crossbow extra's a fun one.
Critter's looking damaged, but still alive. Shadows is then going to step backwards. Effie, you're up next.
Now he has the bonus action. Can he hide, or is that...
No, he used the bonus action to take the second shot.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Now, next turn, he'll hide first and then take a shot to get the sneak attack, because that's the smarter play. But,
Okay.
Effie, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do Toll the Dead again. Yep.
Yeah, you can just barely see it, so you would be able to hit it.
Perfect.
I love this music. It's like very anxiety-inducing. Why is it not? There it goes. 9. So that's definitely a failure.
Okay.
This guy has not taken any damage yet, so you're going to be. You're not rolling a d12.
Oh, I'm not? No?
Nope, you're rolling 3d8.
3d8. 1, oh, 2, 12.
Okay, 12 points of damage. Still not bad. The chime of the bell rings, that loud gong, and it takes some necrotic damage.
Oh, and then for my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
can I just cast Shield of Faith on myself?
Certainly.
Okay.
Okay, your AC goes up by 2. Veil, you're up next.
This square right here, is that within range of the creature? The pudding?
Yes.
I can't take another hit, so I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Remember that each square is 10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I got 30
10
down here.
30 down there, that's perfect.
And that is my action.
That's your action and your movement. You still have a bonus action.
I don't know if I could do anything with my bonus action.
Okay. Totally fair. Next up is Shura. Still can't do anything. She's just hanging out. Willow is up next. What's Willow doing? Joe?
Sorry, I was
Willow.
looking at his little freaking sheet. You know what? Since she can't see anything, she's just gonna kind of ask, is like, guide me, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. And just have him, just point her in the right direction again, that she's got nothing close. Where is her short bow?
He points you in that direction.
All I'm saying is Blood better take Kogan out on a pretty epic first date.
Dude, fucking, we're kidnapping Kogan, and he is going with us. 11 and a 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, not gonna hit.
She's like, it's okay, Jesus. I don't mind. And just, that's her turn.
Okay. We got some black pudding up next. Let's see. 5, 10. Still moving closer. This one moves to right about here. Two very choice targets. But it's very stupid. I'm gonna roll a D4.
He can't reach me if he doesn't have more than 10 feet.
He has 10 feet of well, he has 20 feet of movement, so that's reduced to 10. So he moved 10 feet.
I meant reach-wise.
He has 10 feet of reach. So
yeah, I'm like 15 feet away.
yeah, I suppose that you're right there. You would be. So
And I
it
think
really
Corin
just
is
has
as
to.
well, no?
Not really. Like, if you really want to be technical about it, he's kind of like this.
Okay.
It's just close enough.
Veil yells, "Corin, get out of there!"
Oh, I got a plan.
Yeah,
And
he's
this time
moving.
It's actually a good plan.
Okay. Well, he's moving towards you like that. He's going to be making an attack with his pseudopod.
Sure.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna silvery barbs it.
How many first level spells you got left?
All of them. I have 2 left now. After
2
this.
of them. Okay. So that's going to be, what is it, a reroll?
Yep.
Another 18. Ouch.
All right, I'm going to give let's see. Include yourself. Another creature
that was your-
spell's range.
That was your reaction
Yeah.
that you just used.
Yeah, but I give part of it I give somebody a advantage.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it says here. This is going to be your ruling. When a creature I see within 60 feet succeeds an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you use my reaction to do this. And then it also says the target. You may then choose another creature in the spell's range, granting it advantage on the next attack roll. Would you allow me to give Corin the advantage?
Yes, I would, because while you technically can't see him, well, hold on. Here's the issue with that. It doesn't say you. It doesn't say you have to. It says within range, but there is the concept of line of sight. Like a spell can't go around a corner.
Okay, so here's the thing. It says I have to see the creature. It specifies when a creature you could see within 60 feet succeeds, so I could see the creature. But then in the other line it says you may choose another creature within the spell's range. It doesn't say anything about sight. So it specifies sight in the first part. So if that creature was around the corner, I could not.
So here's what I'm going to look up. Here's what I want to look up. Can you cast Bless and hit somebody around a corner? Is that's the real question.
Silvery barbs.
Because while yes, it is within range, there's also the point that you can't cast spells around a corner. Now, if the ruling is that Bless would work around corner because you know it's there, then I'd say yes, this would work around the same thing.
But is the creature around the corner? Because that's who he's technically casting the spell on.
No, he's giving somebody else advantage.
I get what you're saying too, though.
Yeah.
Because the logic is magic can't penetrate barriers that's beyond a certain feet or a certain foot.
Yeah, I just read it as kind of like a chain reaction where I hit the creature, and then the spell's range then is a different target.
A target with total cover can't be targeted directly by an attack or a spell, although some spells can reach such a target by including it in an area of effect.
Yes, and that's what I was about ready to get to, because I read something similar. It doesn't specify that you seeing the target of the pass. Yeah. So I'm going to say that yes, you can target Corin because you know where he is, even though he's not within your line of sight because he is still within the area of effect.
Nice.
Okay, so Corin, you have advantage on a saving throw, ability check, or attack roll.
Sweet,
you make within a minute. Yep. And Eloise still has her advantage from when I first cast this. It hasn't been a minute yet, so
yeah, that's true. Now that's it for the Black Pudding's turn. Kogan is up next. Kogan is going to use his bonus action to steady his aim, so he gets advantage on his next shot. $12 still hits. Wait a minute, that's advantage. Why did I?
Blood and Kogan sitting in a tree.
God damn, I'm doing this all fucked up. But yeah, it definitely hits either way.
Let's take the weed.
So 19 more points of damage. Okay, that's it for Kogan's turn. Eloise is up next. What you doing, Eloise?
Going to dash to get me 60 feet over, or 120 feet, I guess, over to here.
Okay, now you are kind of flying past that black pudding that's there in the middle of this hall area.
Yeah,
I will allow you to say. I will allow you to say that you flew over him, because you would be able to see it there.
Okay.
I mean, you've also got flyby for Eloise. So.
Oh yeah, she's got flyby. That never mind. It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Right, but I have blood in my talons.
But you had blood in the talons, But I'm still going to allow you to say that you saw the big thing there in the edge, so you're able to fly over it and down.
Alright, Blood, you're over there with me now.
Yeah.
That is my full dash, and I don't have any bonus actions as a giant owl.
It's alright, I got a plan.
Anyway, you're right there in the talons, being hung there. Because you couldn't get him over the ledge, could you?
No, I couldn't get that far. I just got him past the pseudopod was the best I could do.
Okay, so yeah, you can get right there. But you're still hanging there.
Mm.
But it is the top of the order, Blood, and you're currently being held in the talons of Eloise.
Yeah.
What are you wanting to do?
He's just going to take a sharpshooter shot with the crossbow as he's flying over. Oh, it was not a fucking 20 and it rolled off.
Yep, unfortunately, that does not hit.
Alright, yeah, well, it's his turn.
That's a shame. Well, Corin, let's hear about this amazing plan of yours.
Now it's time for some fun. First of all, action. Momentary stasis. I can force a large or smaller creature I can see within 60 feet of me to make a con saving throw against my spell save DC, which is DC 17. Unless he succeeds, he's encased in a field of magical energy until the end of my next turn or until he takes any damage. While encased in this way, he's incapacitated, which means he can't take actions or bonus actions and has a speed of 0.
Like it. Is it me? Okay, let me recheck this wording here. Okay, let's see how he does.
Chronergy.
I think it's failed on all of its saves so far.
It's gonna be like
but those are wisdom saves. This is different.
Well,
I
it
don't know
failed
what
the
its
strength
con
one
is.
too. Yeah, I mean, it's probably got crazy con and strength. Yeah.
21.
Hey,
that is
Matt.
a save. Yes.
Chronal shift to re-roll it.
Okay, we're using that.
How many do you
shift.
have left?
That was my last one.
Like it. 15.
So, Matt, you remember how they dropped a ball bearing down and you couldn't hear it?
Uh-huh.
I'm using telekinetic to shove the incapacitated ooze off the edge.
So
Yeah.
how far can you move it?
5 feet, but once
5
it starts
feet.
going, gravity will take care of the rest.
But here's the deal with that. Like, you can definitely push it away from you, but remember, each square is 10 feet. It's on 2 squares. You'd be able to move it here,
Right.
but it
and
would
then
still
gravity,
it'd still be on the ledge.
But it's incapacitated, so it has a movement speed of 0, so how
Yeah,
is
so
it
it's-
keeping itself
Wait.
up there?
Because it's just
Like a
on the
slinky?
ledge. Yeah, it's like a slinky. Some of it is kind of oozing downward, but it's not enough to get it off within the 6 seconds.
Okay.
It can move. It did move, and it's stuck there, but it's not enough movement to get it off the ledge.
It's until the end of your next turn, so you can do it again.
Yes, you could.
Yeah. That's fine.
But on this turn, it would not be enough to get it off. Phrasing.
That was great.
Anyway, but you know what?
Blood, I will look at you and go, don't shoot it!
Well, Shadows hear that too.
Yeah, Shadow.
Well,
I'm gonna say that Shadows can hear that, and he's gonna kind of peek his head around and see this, and he yells, "What happened to that thing?"
I'm shoving it
Time
off
wizard.
the edge, don't shoot it!
Well, you want me to try to shove it?
Sure.
Just don't damage it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do a shove as an action.
Yeah.
It's really just an athletics check.
Yeah.
And he rolled a
Nice.
22. I'm gonna say, like, the thing can't resist it because he's locked in stasis. So with a 22, I'm gonna say that's enough to finish what Corin was doing and push it over the edge.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
and it just goes over and drops down, and you just don't see it anymore.
Hell yeah. Time
Nice.
wizard, baby.
Nice. That was awesome.
Yeah, those are fun.
Alright.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yep.
What do I need to do?
It is now Effie's turn.
Effie's poor hand is starting to feel worn out from casting Toll the Dead so much, but she's gonna cast it one more time.
That's an 11, so that's a failure.
Yay.
And it has been damaged, so you can roll d12s.
1, 2, 3.
20 points of damage, nice.
No than a 30? 12, 10, and 8?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
30, I mean. 30 points of damage. Big hit, you toll the dead. And you see the thing kind of writhing in pain from that unearthly bell that just hit it. It is still alive, but it's definitely not looking so great. Do you want anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Veil, you're up next.
Alright, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. What do I see down here?
Looking down there at the far end, you see, you see 5 levers, all along in slots along the back wall. Just 5 slots with 5 levers. They're all set in the middle position. You can tell they can go upward, they can go downward. There's enough space on either side of these slots. But they're all in the middle position right now.
Okay. I yell back to Shadows. I say, do you remember anything about these levers?
He reminds you of the poem that he was told.
Okay. So, the moon's true path shall reveal it all. Is there any light coming through here?
There is not. It is completely dark.
Okay. Okay. Well, I can't do anything anyway because I used my movement to dash up here. So I'm done.
Okay. That's it for Veil's turn. Shura, not doing anything. Just hanging out. Willow, you're up next.
She's gonna kind of pop over to the other side because she could see stuff's going on over there, and she's just gonna, I guess, prep another burning hands for if this thing gets within 15 feet of her.
Okay.
Which I guess, I mean, it's like 20 feet, I think, away right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 20, so yeah, she'll just prep that burning hands.
Okay. Next up is the Black Pudding. And yeah, it does come closer to you, get to the point that you can cast your burning hands. And it's also going to be reaching out to attack you, so go ahead and do your burning hands first.
8 fire, but it's got to succeed on a DC 12.
Well, it failed, so that's 8 points of damage.
Yep.
And then it's going to be trying to pseudopod you. That's a 23, which I assume hits.
Yeah, I was to say if it were somewhere close, she could shield, but no.
You have been pseudopoded.
Yeah, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 22 points of acid damage, and it does begin to burn away the your leather armor that you're wearing. So it takes a -1 to the AC.
Yep. So that's 27.
Good thing these things don't move too quick. Okay, it is Kogan's turn. He's going to be shooting over Willow's head, taking steady aim as a bonus action. So that does hit with a 20 for 22 points of damage, which is enough to take this thing out.
Yay!
Okay.
Wait, did Yoda just join our game?
Sounded like it, didn't it? Okay, Eloise, you're up. You're still holding Veil. What are you doing?
I was holding blood, but I can't believe we got back to my turn. I'll use my action to drop blood off on the edge over here.
Okay.
And then I will begin my flight back. It seems to be clear at the moment, so...
Sure seems that way, doesn't it?
It does seem that way.
Okay. That's it for your turn. Blood from a stone. You're now been deposited on a ledge.
Well, he can't see. I mean, can he see along these walls if there's anything moving?
Make a perception check.
Oh. It's always on a big number and it rolls off.
As near as you can tell, you cannot see any black puddings coming your way.
Yeah, well, he sees Shadow there, and, I mean, he'll just be like, hey, where is everybody? What are we working on?
He looks over at you and says, Corin's down at the far end, looking over the cogs, because he hasn't seen Veil put anything on there. Veil's down at the far end, looking at that room with the levers.
Yeah, well,
Wait, Corin didn't see me put him on there? I was right next to him.
No, I did. Blood
No, Corin didn't. Shadows
Yeah,
did. Shadows was dealing with a black pudding at the time.
He will come down here, and then he'll bonus action to dash to get close to him, and just say he's like, all right, I'm here to start helping.
And I'm gonna say I'm not sure I got the cogs right. I feel there'd be some light or some path to determine which way these levers go. And then I recite the poem.
He's like, I don't know what any of that means, and then you say, well, maybe we need to make the moon's light. I don't know if you heard the poem earlier. Yeah,
I'll recite it again.
That's what I heard it, yeah. And so I was just saying, he's like, well, maybe we need to make the moon's light. Maybe it won't just show up.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Are we still in initiative order?
Yeah, you are still in initiative.
Yeah, there's still one black pudding up there. So he'll just sit there and chill with Veil.
Okay. Corin, are you doing anything on your turn?
Yeah, moving down this way. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Okay. Shadows is going to stay right where he is. He's readying his action. If anything shows its tentacles, he's shooting. Effie, what are you doing?
Does anybody on the farther end, do they have a torch or anything going?
No. There's no light down that way whatsoever.
I'm gonna holler at them. Can one of you light a torch to see? I just want to see some. I want to see if I can see the light in the distance enough to see the ledge. Because I wanna just grab somebody, do dimension door, and get us all over there.
Teleportation doesn't work here.
Oh, I can't do that. Damn it.
Nope.
Well, guess I'm just gonna wait for my turn on the owl. Can I see any I'm gonna wait for the owl taxi.
Okay, you're waiting for the owl taxi. Veil, it is your turn now. Are you trying anything on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to produce some moonlight.
Okay. You prestidigitate a little bit of moonlight, and it kind of shines a little bit in that area. It doesn't make like a lot of light.
And it doesn't show me any path or anything, I'm assuming.
It does not.
Okay. I turn to Blood and I say, "Oh, that's out of the question."
It's also prestidigitated moonlight, but yeah.
True. If we had real moonlight,
It would still do nothing.
So that was my action, and I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I'll just stay here, and I'm good.
Okay. That's it for Veil's turn. Still trying to figure out what's going on with these levers. It's Shura's turn next. She can't do anything, so she's just holding an action in case something comes along her way. Willow, what are you doing?
I think she's just gonna prep if something gets close within range of her, she's just gonna prep. I guess I know he didn't swap out anything for. He's got his radiant greatsword, but would John have grabbed just a regular greatsword or something like that?
No, he never really did. Needle is, I believe, an unmagical rapier.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just prep a couple of short bow shots, because just in case there is another one, I don't want to end up burning through his, a special named weapon that he has. So just a couple of blind Jesus take the wheel shots.
Okay.
If something comes close.
You got that crossbow out and ready in case something comes close. It is the Black Pudding's turn. Black Pudding, so basically from behind you along this back wall right here, one of those Black Puddings shoots a pseudopod out towards Effie.
Oh no.
But a 6 is gonna miss.
It does.
It does.
I guess it's that close. His
you can now make the shots. They're going to be at disadvantage
because it's right on top of him. Yeah.
It's
not like it's anything different. But Jesus took the wheel, so we'll see. 12.
12 does hit. 12 does hit.
Shit.
Yeah. 12
Jesus
is its
took
AC.
The wheel. And you know what? He has got friends nearby, so he gets sneak attack or she.
She who looks like blood today.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
She's cosplaying. I'm clicking on it. It's just.
Do they have crossbow expert?
No.
No, it's a bow, anyways.
You want to click on the damage because I'm clicking on it. It's not fucking do anything for me.
There you go. 7 points of damage.
Right. Yep. Oh fuck! Now it's gonna. Goddamn.
Wow.
Finally took its sweet fucking time showing up.
Yeah, it did. Jesus Christ.
Well, you know what? That arrow. It was like fucking. What's the little thing that Oh god, the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, Yondu. His little arrow is just shooting in and out of this fucking Black Pudding. That's what it's doing.
So, did you add the sneak attack to it?
No, it was disadvantage.
Yeah, it was, so didn't help.
But then I.
Yeah, I guess with
next to it.
I know, but
it wouldn't count on this because you got disadvantage. Simple as that.
I've been
it
rolled
is
against before, so.
It is Kogan's turn. Kogan is going to be dropping his short bow and pulling out his rapier. He's going to have to move a little closer, but the map isn't to scale, so we're kind of have to use your mind for this one. But fortunately, he does have people next to him, so his will actually work. Oh, but he shouldn't have the 2 for the archery. 15 points of damage. Okay, it is the owl's turn. Eloise, what are you doing? Eloise, you there? Kyle?
I'm sorry, I had it on mute. Yeah. Let's see. Let me check that again. I'm pretty sure I've got that distance, though. Yeah, so she's going to dash, get over onto this sledge right here.
Okay.
And I guess whoever climbs on her back first gets to take off.
Fair enough. It's Blood's turn. Blood, Corin, Shadows, and are the next 3. Are any of you trying to do anything during your turns?
Yes.
Blood he'll prep a, because he doesn't know enough of the situation just yet, so he's just going to come out here with Shadows, and he's going to prep a shot.
Fair enough.
Just if something comes close.
Okay. Corin, what are you doing?
I am giving a moderate healing potion to Mr. Veil. How much do I need to roll for that?
A moderate is 3d4 plus 3.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you sure you're not giving it to yourself?
Nope, giving it to you. For 10 points.
Okay.
Thank you.
He walks over, and you're going to have to walk over to here to hand this to you, but he hands you a healing potion.
Yeah, I'm using my action or whatever it is to give somebody a potion.
I
Like the
guess
person
would
pulling
Blood
them
have
out.
noticed Veil's lack of dress at the moment?
Well, did you
From
actually
the-
see? Did you see Veil?
Yeah, he was down there
Yeah,
in the
he was
bottom
on
of
my-
Veil.
Then yes, you would have seen that his shirt
like-
was all burnt away.
Oh, it's just his shirt. You're just gonna have his manly.
Well,
okay.
like whatever he was wearing on the front of his chest, because that's where the thing hit him. So
Yeah,
anywhere around that area, he would have been
You're
burnt
like,
away.
he's like, not bad, boy. You got to go shirtless more often.
Okay. Shadows is doing the same thing, prepping his turn in case another black pudding attacks. Effie, you're up next.
I'm gonna toll the dead it.
Toll the Dead.
I'm gonna get.
That's a 15.
16.
Okay, so yeah, he takes the 3d12 damage.
Oh, that's a little bit more disappointing. 10.
10 points of damage, yeah. Still not a bad hit, but the thing is still alive.
Okay. I'm good.
Vale, are you wanting to try anything on your turn?
Yeah. How about? Okay, so this wall
Mm-hmm.
with the levers on it. The levers on this part right here, like
Yeah.
directly to the right of me.
Yes.
And on the other side of that is the room, according to the map. Correct?
More or less, yeah.
How thick, or what's the material on the wall?
It's
Like, is
it's
it
stone. It is stone.
I guess can I do? I'm just wondering if I could pass wall through it. Is there a way I could insight check that? I'll use it as
What-
my action.
What does pass wall do?
That's the one. Remember when we were outside of the town, and that they had that huge wall, and I literally just made a wall, a passageway through the stone, and we walked through it, and then it closed up.
Yeah. How large of a tunnel does it make?
I think it's 10 feet. Oh,
There you go.
Double check.
Up to 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep.
Oh, 20 feet deep.
Okay, so as I said, all the levers and whatnot are right in front of there on the wall.
Yeah.
You have no way of knowing. You have no frame of reference of how thick this wall actually was.
Okay, yeah. So I was just going by the map.
Yeah. So the map he gave you is just kind of like an approximate sketch. It's not literal.
Okay.
It's what he estimated to be, but he has no way of knowing for sure how deep that is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to blow a 5th level spell for.
I mean, yeah, you can always try it, and it might work. You don't know.
I mean, at
Is there any way?
At that point, you could just try and pass wall through the door itself.
But the door's metal.
Oh.
So not even an insight check would give me an idea.
No, it would not.
Okay, yeah, I really don't want to waste a 5th level spell on this.
Nope.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I shouldn't say like.
Pull a lever.
So here's my question: how much does Veil know about stonemasonry? Is he a stonemason in any way, shape, or form?
So he's read many books on everything.
So is he a stonemason specifically?
No, he's not a stonemason.
Then yeah, he would have no way of knowing for sure. It could be 1 foot, it could be 50 feet. You don't know.
Okay. Well then, for my action, I guess I'm just going to fuck with some levers.
Yeah, you absolutely can fuck with some levers. They're all in the middle position. They can go up, they can go down, they can stay right where they are. How are you moving the levers?
Okay, so the first one is going to go down.
Okay.
The second one's going to stay where it is. The third one's going to go up. The fourth one's going to stay where it is, and the 5th one's going to go down.
Okay.
So basically like a triangle, or a pyramid, like,
Sure, absolutely.
Yep.
A pyramid going up into the center and then down again. You maneuver the levers just like that. They all click into place.
All right. Do I hear anything, or does Blood see anything happen? I yell over to Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
Does anything happen? You're looking around. Nothing has changed from what you can tell so far.
Okay.
No.
But okay. So Shadow said the Zaeim went up, went down, and then he went into the middle and physically had to open the door
and turn
the lever.
Turn the crank in the center
crank.
of the door. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna just shout, somebody check the crank to see if it turns. And that's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn. It's Shura's turn next. Now that there's actually something here she can fight, she's going to come running up towards it. She's been totally useful this whole battle. But now she can actually... she has this adamantine maul that she's been wearing on her back, and she's taking a couple swings at that after bonus action raging. 17 and 14 both hit.
Damn, nice.
32 points of damage, yeah. Huge smashes against this creature repeatedly. And it's bludgeoning damage, so yeah, cool. The black pudding looks like it's pretty smashed up from this, but it is still moving. Willow, you're up next. What are you doing?
Well, she is no fool, so she is first going to disengage with cunning action.
Okay.
Come over here, and I guess was Eloise, is she like prepped for somebody to jump on, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she's
gonna...
landed and she's ready.
Yeah, then she's gonna kind of like climb up and saddle, and she's gonna take 2 shots as a parting gift to the Black Willow. She doesn't need Jesus to take the wheel on this one. Now she can see it.
Okay, now she can see it, and now you have allies within 5 feet, so you can do your sneak attack damage.
At least one of them, yeah. And she's not at disadvantage.
Nope.
Let's take
Both
a
hit.
sweet time to roll.
19 and 15, both hit.
Alright. Come on, click on it. I don't know why it's taking so
yeah, your
fucking
damage
long.
in particular. That's weird.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, it didn't roll the sneak on that one, but maybe since I clicked it, it'll actually engage and roll for the second one. Yeah, okay, it did for the
There
second
you go.
one. So 14 plus 8 is 22.
22 points of damage. It had 21, so Willow, tell me how that looks.
It's like, she's just running and just kind of like sweet jumping up onto the fucking owl, just making it look all fucking cool. Like, almost like them jumping over the general lead, just sliding over the top. And then she just brings it around and shoots the bow twice right over Jesus' head. And she's like, I didn't need you this time, Jesus, but I'm happy you're here. And then it hits it and kills it.
Well, and with that, the last of the black puddings have fallen, at least as far as you know. You don't see any more around you.
Ha.
And I think that's a great place to end things for this evening because it's 10 o'clock.
I didn't get her killed.
You did not get her killed.
I got
Good
damn
job.
close.
Well, it took it. Her armor's basically garbage now, but
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, boys.
Yep. Y'all still
And choose
survived.
burst grenades.
You actually survived the black pudding room. Good job. At least so far. You never know. But yeah, great job, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. I think that was a lot of fun. Thank you to everyone who watched this evening. We very much appreciate you tuning in. If you're watching us on Twitch, please follow us and subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe as well. We very much appreciate all that. It definitely helps out, support the show and everything we do. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Great episode, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it. On behalf of everyone here in Shadows 8, I just want to say thank you for watching. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Good night, y'all.
Later.
Bye.